Isn't Jesus
I'm
worked
a
out?
Huh?
Isn't Jesus worked out? Hi, I'm Kevin.
Hi, I'm Liam.
I'm from Malaysia.
And I'm half Italian, half Irish.
Tanisha, and I'm from Malaysia.
I'm Mansi, and I'm from Tanzania. Malak Al Qubaisi.
I'm Terry.
I'm half Lebanese, half Emirati.
I'm Malaysian.
Samira Sihag, and I'm from Kenya.
Ariel P, and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Aaron Joseph, and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Adesh Kirani from Kuwait.
Boomy, and I'm from Canada.
Liam, and I'm from Ireland.
Halima Michelle, and I'm from Nigeria.
Salman Ali Jan, I'm from Bahrain.
Wiz, and I'm from Oman.
Manjula, I'm from Malaysia.
Danya, I'm from Libya.
Patrick, and I'm from Dublin.
Achin.
Nicholas, and I'm from Hong Kong.
Yeah, I'm from Hong Kong too.
Sohail, Iranian Canadian.
Dexter.
Dare.
I'm from Malaysia.
I'm from Nigeria.
We met like the first day in college.
Yeah, I don't think it was the first day. Like
second.
The first week of
Actually,
college.
no.
Yeah,
The second day.
Yeah, this was like during a pub crawl.
Pub crawl!
At our anatomy table.
And then drama sock event.
Oh yeah, and then I was organising a drama sock event like a week or two later, and she shows up. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, it's that random girl who I kind of might know from somewhere.
I just went into certain like classes and groups, and she was always there.
Well, Ariel just kind of followed me around, and she was begging me to be her friend. And then, I was like, okay, fine.
One time, I don't ever work out, but like one time I went to the gym and I legit saw Malak. I was like, oh, cool, we should hang out and stuff.
I was trying to get the train to Dublin, and I saw this really good-looking guy on the train, so I decided to like run on and I introduced myself and asked him out. Kidding. Like, we first met like
beginning of things, many things.
We've been friends for 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
A year and a half.
for 4 years-ish.
3 years and a half.
More
More
than
plus.
Year and a half, bit.
Yeah, about that.
Since September 2015.
About a year and a half now.
2 weeks.
I don't know what he's picked up from me because like I have no good habits.
Yeah, I picked up like, I know they say la so much. So if she wants to be like something is expensive, they'll be like, it's so expensive la.
And I'm just like, yeah, no day.
You talk too much, love.
I think mainly like slang terms, like Trini slang terms. And
Like we bust a line? Yeah, like we bust a line. Yeah.
Ariel will be like, oh yeah, that's real bad. And well, she picked up wewe, which means like, oh, you naughty girl.
Oh, kumbe, like really? Like, oh wow, that's it? Kumbe?
Say I walk by something and then I drop something, and then I'm just like, oh, break it. And then even though she's just used, like for example, they say it at home, I just say it normally by myself.
You didn't teach me any slang. He always says naman, and now I started saying it as well.
Naman is actually a Trini term.
You see, culture,
That's
RCSI, it's just all getting mixed up.
He's very dramatic. He's like, she's mad for everything, and now I say it.
Yeah. I definitely picked up words from her. I don't know, like low key, high key, stuff like that. We don't say that in Ireland, they say that.
And now I say fair all the time. Like I say, oh, yeah, that's fair, or completely fair. Like to every sentence, even when it is not fair.
Well, she has her dramatic habits too.
I'm
Like
very
if she's
gentle.
surprised and then she just starts off making, I don't know, these sounds. I feel like they're very ethnic. They're Nigerian too.
They are.
So if let's say she's surprised and then she'll be like, ah, or e, and then I think I started doing them too.
Ni hao.
Yeah.
Saying xie, which is thank you.
Which is thank you in Mandarin. Sometimes when I say hello to him, I greet Sohail by saying salam.
Yeah. And like, hubi, which means how are you?
Yeah, recently we picked up chituri.
Yeah.
And not shitur.
And not shituri, which means camel. You're a camel.
I learned how to count in Chinese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10.
So Boomy is Anam Dum.
Just learned by himself, to be honest.
Yeah, like I taught myself. I say things with like ciao and just random words. Ciao, Liam, come stai? The spaghetti della pollo. Linguine, lasagna.
Yeah, so basically your friends by culture.
Inakwana.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Mujibaya. That's a song, I
Yeah,
think.
that's a good one that means there's no back.
It's in Pidgin English, which is the language Nigerians speak. Hiya day. How you doing? You looking there fine? You looking well today.
So there's mashallah and inshallah and astaghfirullah, which is bad. You say that if someone's being bad. And then
Mashallah.
Mashallah, astaghfirullah, subhanallah, something la, wala, halas.
Mabarak and khalas.
So like Mubarak means like I don't know, and khalas is like enough or stop.
Yalla. Yalla, let's go eat.
صباح الخير.
Yes, صباح الخير.
يلا.
Say from 1 to 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Oh, saya orang Malaysia, which means I'm Malaysian.
And Satu Malaysia as well.
Malaysia, truly Asia.
And then I just know abakaba.
Yeah, do you know what that means?
Well,
how are you? Oh, I learned that in Italy, if you take coffee with milk after 12, they'll just be like, what? No.
Yeah, like don't go into like a coffee shop and order a cappuccino. They're like, you're a tourist.
But A is kind of like a filler, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of like, oh, isn't it? Like for us, it's like, isn't it? But you're like, A.
I basically learned food is life.
And a 7. You told me this in the cafeteria means you won't
get a coffee.
You want to get a coffee.
What do you learn from my culture?
The taraf.
Taraf.
So in his culture, when he offers you something, you have to decline it 3 times.
Yeah.
Before
okay,
you
no,
accept
there
it.
isn't a specific amount of time that you decline it, but you should decline it for more than 3 times.
It's polite to decline more.
Like even if you want it as like so bad, you still can't have it.
Yeah.
What have you learned from our culture?
Oh, from your culture.
That he can't finish our food.
Oh yeah. So like in Asian culture, well, I would say in Chinese culture, if you go to a guest's house, it's kind of rude to finish your whole plate when you're having dinner. So you should leave some at the end to eat. So it sucks.
It's to show that your host can provide more food than you can finish.
For example, the power of the tongue. I think one said something and then she was like, oh no, don't say that. Like, in Nigeria, believe in the power of the tongue.
Yeah, always speak good things into your life. So
Chinese New Year, you guys give mandarin at the door, like to the guests, and it symbolizes gold. You guys are very healthy with your traditions. Like if you catch cabbage from the lion, you're gonna be lucky that year.
Did you get any Hongpaos?
Hongpaos, yeah. I did, yeah. My grandma sent me some.
He tells me he likes eating plenty. He gets a lot of money. I wish I had a holiday like that.
Oh, I learned about Kenyan weddings. Oh my gosh.
And well, I learned about carnival, which I didn't know much about before I lived with Ariel.
What did I pick up in your culture? Like the Irish way, just being very like open and like really, really nice, really accepting just from the get-go. I thought that was something that I kind of saw.
But that's very like Canada as well.
That's true,
the Canadian people are very much like the Irish people.
Our cultures are actually quite similar, like in terms of we're both big on food.
I actually learned that about you, like about the religion, because you're Hindu, like Hinduism and stuff, and how like this religion works. And I see, like, I really respect Hinduism.
Even though we're from 2 different religions, like we came to I came to learn more about Christianity and Catholicism.
And I learned about Islam, you know. And like I've learned that religion is not to divide, it's to bring together. But at the end of the day, the beliefs are the same.
Yeah, and same morals and values.
Yeah, well, he doesn't listen to any music.
You're into like country music.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but
Okay, there was this time we were hanging out and Dexter starts playing Disney music. Like Disney.
Tell me, princess,
now when did you last let your heart decide?
तेरे बिंजू नहीं लगता मैं तुम्हार जमाल लच्चा लच्चा सोनिया लच्चा लच्चा.
I do listen to soca, and well, she picked up on the Swahili music.
Yeah, I've been to his house before, and like his mom makes amazing pizza
and pasta
and
just everything else. That's amazing.
Italian food.
And
I think he's food at events.
Yeah, he's tried Malaysian food
and
at
he's
events.
defined it as fat rice. So
yeah, it's that one dish we had. It was called I think nasi lemak, and if you translate it directly, it's fat rice.
So that made me feel real healthy when I ate it.
In their cuisine, they use a lot of alcohol and pork, which I can't have, unfortunately.
Like in food, you put the alcohol in the food.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard when we're eating together because, you know, we'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna cook this, but I have to take that out and I have to take that out, and then I'll replace that with chicken or I'll replace that with soy sauce. But it's usually okay when we eat his food because
He likes to make Persian chicken for us.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the first thing he made for us when we all lived together the first year.
Yeah, that's actually the defining day of our friendship.
He's like, guys, I'm gonna make you Persian chicken. We're like, okay.
We were sitting around and he made us this fluffy rice and this
like a saffron rice on it.
Oh yeah, saffron rice and then this Persian chicken. And we ate it, and afterwards I thought, okay, maybe we weren't so friends before, but now we're friends.
But I know like Malaysian food has like sambal.
So we've had a couple of like cultural potlucks, if I could call it. So like I'd make like some of the traditional food that we eat, and she makes like some of the traditional Malaysian food called sambal, which I absolutely love.
And then I love Kenyan food. Like there's these chips. What are they called?
Kachri. Same here. I love their pilau. And well, I haven't tasted doubles, but I've heard a lot about it. And
so you have to come to Trinidad to taste doubles.
Okay.
Like I've tried nasi goreng and laksa. Actually, like to be honest, I was supposed to invite him over and my mom to cook Nigerian food. But it never really happened.
You know, like I was sitting in the cab once, right? And I was speaking to this Nigerian taxi driver, you know, about how I had this great Nigerian friend. And then he asked me, have you been over to his house of food? And I go, no. And he goes, he ain't your friend, bro. And I go,
Ali cooked for me a few times as well.
And he says that it's not spicy. And all the time it's really spicy, you know?
Oh, and Guinness. Yes.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I love it.
I don't actually like it that much.
Are you Irish?
Yeah,
Like, what
I'm not even Irish. But I really want to try that thing that you keep talking about. The
Kraft dinner, yes.
Dinner.
So it's like a Canadian
mac
staple, and it's just macaroni and cheese from a box, and it looks like gold because it's super fluorescent and unhealthy.
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
I really want to try that.
I will whip that.
You took me to one falafel place.
Falafel isn't even Bahraini.
Yeah, no, and the Arabic tea as well, actually, is unreal.
I don't know, I think of something unique.
Something personal. It's just the way you express yourself.
It's your identity, it's your way of life.
It actually shapes the person's personality before he actually encounters something else.
It's about like understanding other people's way of living and being accepting of it.
And I think in RCSI, you know, we have a lot of different cultures, and we kind of see the mindset. I think that's part of culture as well, how people think, which is great. It gives us very different perspectives and various perspectives into an idea, and sometimes that's what's needed to progress.
Culture transcends into everything that you are as a person.
Like the way that you embody where you're from, and then how you portray that to like the rest of the world.
I just think of something like that is all over the world, but like different ways of having it. You know what I mean? Like there's different types of cultures all over the world, but it's a one singular thing.
You are you're born with and you're brought up with, but at the same time you must also be accepting for other people's culture.
If you get to RCSI, not every college has as much diversity, but if you have a chance that probably you're not going to get again to meet other people from different cultures and stuff, and you shouldn't stay in your group of people that you grew up with, because you have a chance that a lot of people would wish they have.
And all this, and it's amazing to see kind of that despite all these differences that everyone is kind of here together and has a similar experience and gets along together.